And we're back. Welcome to Six of Swords Tarot. We got on our list Philomena. Hi, Philomena. And Newbie for 2. Make sure you like the stream. I'm going to open with a quick prayer, Philomena, and we'll get kicked off. All right. Philomena, you can go ahead and post your question whenever you get here. Archangel Michael, please protect this live stream. Spirit, please open it up to be a clear channel so that I can deliver messages for the greater good, and so it is. All right, we got Philomena up first. Philomena, how's it going? Thanks for jumping on. Sorry I didn't get to you the other day. Some days we just get pretty busy, so just depends. Hey there, go ahead and post your question. I'm already getting information for you, Philomena. I'm just going to give you some general messages while you're typing your question, if you're fine with that. If you are feeling stressed out, which I am, it is important for you to try to make sure that you are still having fun. I think that you're someone who really understands like dedication and sacrifice, right? And like working for a goal for your future and the greater good, like very Saturn energy is what I get from you a lot. But make sure that you're still doing things to enjoy your life. That's one of the things I would tell my younger self is like, try to enjoy things more and don't. Anyways, it's not about me. I'm waiting for your question. But yeah, I was talking about that. I think it was last night. I'm like, I wish I could just go back to my 20s and tell myself that like it was gonna be okay. I'm surprised I made it this. I'm surprised I didn't like stroke out or have a heart attack, because I was like I was a very worried person. I was so terrified about like what was gonna happen to me, because I had really bad luck for a long time, and then I made my own luck. You know what I mean? Then I made my own luck, but I feel like life gets so much better as we age. All right, let's get into your reading. So, little words of my little birdieisms. All right, let's get into your reading, Philomena. Welcome in, guys. If you're called to donate, I have 3 reading options for you. I got Philomena up right now, and then we have Newbie for 2. Newbie, if you're here, can you let me know what reading options you wanted, by the way? Just throwing that out there. All right. All right, what are Hisham's intentions? What are H's intentions? What are H's intentions for Philomena? Spirit, show me H's intentions. We have the 9 of Cups. We have the 5 of Wands. So I will say this person is attracted to you. The 9 of Cups is about enjoying things and having a good time, which is really funny because I picked that up in your energy. So if this is someone you're talking to or dating, it's really important that you are having a good time with this person. Okay. We have Knight of Wands. We have the Page of Swords. We have the Ten of Wands. Sorry, I just got scared by a noise. Whew, okay. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles. Sorry about that, Philomena. Okay. I have Justice. Hold on. This noise is really bothering me. I think it's something on my patio. I just closed my door. Sorry, or my window. Okay, so I think this person, Hisham or H, I'll call him H so I don't mispronounce him. I think that I'm definitely getting energy that he's an attractive person. He finds you attractive. He wants to go out and have a good time. I think that he is, at least for the current moment, I think that he is communicating in terms of like, I want to talk to you more. I think he enjoys chatting with you, but it's a little bit more of like lighthearted, joking around type of energy. The Knight of Wands can be a little bit of a playboy. So I feel like his intentions right now are to, if this is brand new, I think he wants to check things out with you and see how things are and see how things go. He wants to have a fun time and he wants to be with someone who is very easygoing and go with the flow. I think that he likes to be more of a dominant person in relationships. And so there could be potential power struggles with him if you guys decide to like move forward. In like continue dating. I feel like you guys may have some scheduling conflicts here with the 10 of Wands. There's something where, and this could be something as far as like a schedule incompatibility or some other type of incompatibility. But I do think that he likes you, and I think he would want to keep seeing you to see where things go. But I don't feel like he is ready to like settle down and make a serious commitment right now. So his intentions for right now, just to reiterate, I think he wants to go out, have a good time, maybe go out and have some drinks and hook up and enjoy things of life, right? And if that's something that you want to do, like great. If you're looking for a serious commitment right now, I don't know that he's ready to settle down. I think if you spent more time with him, I don't know that I think he may show you some things where you get the ick a little bit. And what do I mean by that? I'm sensing that his personality, he really wants someone who's going to go along with the flow with him. And I feel like not saying that you're the dominant partner in a relationship, but I kind of feel like you are your own individual person with your own goals and dreams and aspirations, right? And I feel like it's weird because he's telling me the opposite. Yeah. I feel like listen, I'm a cat lady on the internet. I could totally get it wrong. This is what I'm picking up in the cards. With the 5 of Wands, having a good time. What I feel like is the more time that you spend with him, I do think that he enjoys a bit more of a submissive and docile type of partner. And I don't know that that's you, Philomena. And I feel like that might be a turnoff for you to where you may not want to continue to move forward with this. But I do feel like if you do spend some more time with him, he's going to see that you are, wifey material. But even if here's what I'll say, even if they say something doesn't mean that just because they say something doesn't mean that they mean it. And I have really bad luck. So maybe it's just, maybe I'm just one of those unlucky women out there who have, been whatever, right? Like, I've had some rough things done to me and people have lied, and you know what I mean? Like, I feel like we've all been through that. So I'm not saying that I don't have a 7 of Swords here, but I am getting a little bit of like playboy vibes from him. We have the Fool energy. Overall, he knows how I am. Yeah, overall, I think he just wants to have a good time and have good experiences with you and create an environment where you guys can get along. I feel like that's his main goal. He wants to find someone who is a good match for him that kind of evens him out. But yeah, I mean, if this is someone if he really knows how you are and like this is someone who's known you for a while, but if this is brand new, I think you need a little bit more time to see how it's going to play out. Spirit, show me what else. What are his intentions? I mean, it's interesting though, because I do have the 2 of Wands and 10 of Pentacles down here. He is thinking about the future, but I don't know that he wants to commit and like get engaged to someone in the next, like, maybe not anytime this year. I don't know how quick he's looking at moving forward with this thing. But I do think he sees those qualities in you, but I have a feeling you may not, the deeper you get involved with him, you might feel like it may not be the right match for you. That's just what I'm sensing. All right, Spirit, what do the Astro Dice have to say about his intentions for Philomena? We have Uranus in the 4th house with Pisces. So the 4th house rules the home. And then we have Pisces, and then we have Uranus. So there could be an unexpected offer for you guys to live with each other. You said, I'm not looking for any of that either. I told him I'm open to dating. Cool. Yeah. No, that's good. I feel like there could be like a sudden unexpected offer to live with each other at some point. Could be a topic of conversation, and that might feel a little jarring. We have Uranus and Pisces in the 4th house. It's like, this is going really deep, really quick. And I feel like we may need to experience a little bit more before something like that. But Uranus can sometimes be like a surprising off the wall type of thing. And this could be an offer, or this could be like a sudden move somewhere, or an offer to live together. So be on the lookout for something like that. All right. But yeah, he wants to have a good time. I say go ahead and explore it. And if you don't feel like it's, you're equally yoked, it's an equally balanced situation, you'll make a decision. But I don't know that this is the forever match. But I do think that you guys could have a really good time together. He could pursue you. It's weird. I feel like once he gets to a place where he might start pursuing you more, you might not be as interested. I don't know why I'm picking that up, but that's what I'm picking up. Philomena, I will leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. Thank you so much for I told them I'm trying to do better in life and better than I was before. I want to take things so good. That's good. All right, I will leave that with you. And then newbie, I didn't want to call it out, but we're gonna get into your readings. All right. Yes. Okay. Thank you for sharing that with me, because I've actually dated a few Muslim guys, and it was reminding me of someone who Star. Hey, Star. No, Philomena, thank you for sharing that, because I was in a situation where I was attracted to this person, but the way that they came on so strong, actually a couple, I really was like, this is no dice. That was actually one of the people that stalked me, and that was really horrible. I don't see him doing that. I'm just saying, like, there can be this dominance factor there with the men, and not at all. Just saying. So just something to look out for. Okay. So yeah, they can be very intense. All right. Star, how are you? We're up next. We're getting into newbie. Newbie said, oh, hold up. Newbie's first question is, how will the weekend go for I? Newbie. I'm doing good. I'm a little stressed, but I'm happy to be here. And I was like, that's why I haven't been on as much, but everything's good. I have a lot going on. I've had a party every single weekend, and then I have another one tomorrow, which is actually a dog birthday party, which I'm very excited to go to. So I've been having a great time. I'm just like, between this and then my other job and then all my social stuff and then everything else in my life, it's been raising these 3 cats. Oh my gosh, you guys, Augustus had his first big boy meal today, meaning he's now on the adult food, and I started tearing up. My big boy is all, my little baby, he's so small. He's going to be all grown up soon. So I'm going to have a birthday party for the cats all together because their birthdays are all like almost within like a month and a half-ish of each other. So I'm looking forward to that. Anyway, let's get into Newbie's readings. Newbie wants to know, how is the weekend going to go for I? How is the weekend going to go for I? How is the weekend going to go for I? You know what's interesting is with the star seed, which is the Fool in this deck, I'm getting, Spirit is kind of like, I'm getting the word underdog right now. So I don't know if he experienced something where maybe his confidence took a hit or he lost a match or something like that. And he's coming into this with something to prove. Okay. It's going to be important for him to have a lot of positive support. Spirit, show me what's going to happen this weekend. We have 8 of Swords. Yeah, he's in his head about it. He's in his head big time. He needs to make sure he's getting enough rest. Knight of Swords, the Sun, beautiful energy. 3 of Crystals, beautiful. Here's the thing. He needs people. If he knows that everyone is rallying around him and everyone's supporting him, he can get out of his head and make it happen. Yeah, well, I mean, truth be told, he eats. You said yes, you're correct. So I will just to answer your question. Yes, Augustus. Listen, he eats Ember's leftover crumbs. So I mean, like, he's eaten it before, but it was his first, like, he's no longer on the baby food, so it was a big deal. Anyway, but yeah, so let's talk about this. Okay, I want to get back into his energy. No support at all. We will be there by ourselves. But here's the thing. Even just having you, I want to take this down because so you can see these cards. I know this looks a little crazy right now. Just knowing that he has the support of you. Why am I saying that? Because we have the 2 of Cups here. Even if it's just you there by his side, it's going to be really important. Because we have the 2 of Cups and 3 of Pentacles, and this is talking about harmonious energy. This is going to let him feel at ease and know that he's loved. Make sure that he's getting plenty of like water and rest this week as he's planning and preparing, and, you know, make sure he's sleeping, because I do feel like he is anxious about this. He's going into this with something to prove. Page of Pentacles, he has the talent, he has the ability, but yeah, he's in his head. He is his own worst enemy. But I actually feel like with the Sun here, there's a really positive moment where he, I don't know what the right terminology is for this. Hey, thanks, Philomena. I don't know what the right terminology is for this, but I feel like he would like wins the match or whatever they're called. And this could actually bring him some positive attention from other people that are like, hey, you did a great job. I want to be your friend. I want to work with you, you know, blah, blah, blah. Come over to our thing. We won't rest much either. Yeah. So, you know, let him sleep in the car, sleep where however you guys are traveling, and make sure he's sleeping at home and just, you know, chilling out and not, you know, this is honestly for him, he has the mental, and that's the thing. That's so funny because like I'm not an athlete by any means, but I feel in his energy like he has this God-given ability. It's right now, this is a mental game for him, period. So whatever you can do to talk with him and help him and know that he's supported, I think that's going to help him a lot. Okay. Thanks for keeping the list going. Spirit, show me how is this weekend going to go for him. But I'm seeing a win here. I'm seeing a really positive turnaround. 3 of Pentacles and the Sun. This is, you know, people wanting to work with him, collaborate with him, be friendly with him. Even if you don't know anyone there, he might get attention from this, okay? Spirit, show me what else. How is this going to go? We have 4th house, Pluto, and Aries. It's going to change things at home too, and I know that's your next question. So his home, gym, dojo, blah, 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 wherever he's going, I'm seeing a new start there. Pluto and Aquarius in the 4th house. He's a huge scholar. Yeah, no, this is great. It's all a mental game for him right now. Let me see what else we've got here. I'm going to use the moon deck for him. Spirit, show me what's going to happen this weekend. How is this weekend going to go for... I got newbie for one more, and then Philomena on deck. If you're called to donate, let me know. We've got, you're close to achieving your goal. Your hard work is paying off. Your commitment is being tested. Exactly. He sometimes can psych himself out. I think he's worked very hard, and I think he is going to achieve a great goal this weekend. I'm going to grab spellcasters and see if anything else comes out for him. And so I don't know if this is the end of the season or what the deal is, but I don't know that he's going to be at that dojo for much longer. But that'll be your next reading. We'll talk about that. Don't tell me anything yet. I want to see what I get here. New beginnings, exactly. That's exactly what I saw. The 4th house, Pluto and Aries. I feel like he's just... And why do I say that? Because Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. Pluto is deep transformation. The 4th house represents home. That's like his home gym, his home dojo. I think he's going to go somewhere else or start over when he goes to school or whatnot. We have love and we have answers. Honestly, just feeling the love and support from you and then everyone else in his life, even if they're just like texting or FaceTiming him, like, I think it's going to make a huge impact on him. But this is going to give him his confidence back. I feel like after this weekend, I feel like there is going to be a win and he's going to be more like himself. I think there's a lot that's happened this school year, I feel like, with him. And nothing horrible, but just like maybe he hadn't felt like himself lately, or things have been kind of intense. And he's, you know, getting more back to his usual self. Okay. Your next question is, I don't know why I want to use this deck, but I'm going to. Your next question is, so I have Newbie for one more, and then I have Philomena. So Newbie, for your next one, we have, how will my talk go with the dojo? I gotta finish those Cobra Kai seasons. All right, how will the conversation go with the dojo? All right, how will conversations go with the dojo? Spirit, show me. Before I pull any more, honestly, is there any, like, do you have to have this conversation, or can you just walk away? I don't think these people are going to be very receptive to anything. You would be almost the same off if you just kind of go your separate ways. And don't tell me too much, but if he's planning on leaving there, why do I say that? I have the 8 of Cups here. And when I tap into the energy of this couple, okay, it's just, they don't get it. They just don't get it. They don't, there's a lot of ego there. They think they're like the best thing ever. I'm also, are they foreign? Because I'm picking up energy from like a different culture, like not American. Okay, the dojo left him because of me telling them he is leaving. Okay, so here's the deal. They don't care. This is the culture. If you guys are leaving this dojo and they're leaving him out of stuff and you're doing stuff by yourself, I would just wash your hands and walk away. Especially if he is, when does he go away to school? If he's going away to school like next season, I would just be done. And how sad for them, and how sad is it that they would drop him to like be, I don't know if he has to like represent himself or however that works, but let's see, how would the conversation go? Yeah. I feel like the couple bands together. It's funny that we have the lovers here. I feel like they would both be there. And King of Wands, 5 of Swords, they don't care. This is the 5 of Swords is my nobody wins card. Nobody is being convinced. I don't think there's anything that you can say. And you know what's really interesting? The only swords that I have here on this table is this 5 of Swords, which is my nobody wins. Everything else here is forceful energy. We have the 8 of Cups. I'm walking away. The 9 of Wands is like, I'm not dead yet. Like, I got something left in me to prove. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear it. The King of Wands, they might, honestly, this is what I'm picturing in my head. What you said. He loves teaching the kids and doesn't want to leave before college. Yeah. Here's what I'm seeing happening. I feel like you go in there, you talk to them, and you may pop off on them, and they may just say, like, you need to leave, and then things get, like, petty and catty, right? Where you're just, like, making little comments as you walk out the door. Nothing gets accomplished. Entertainment purposes only, of course. It sounds like they already have, newbie. They left him out of every event. It sounds like they already have. I don't think there's anything you can say to these people to convince them, because nothing has worked. This has been going on for a long time. I don't know if he's able to go to a different dojo for the remainder of the year, but that's crazy that he would have to represent himself, especially if you're paying them. So I would ask for your money back if you're paying. Here we have a Queen of Swords, little Miss Libra over here. And I feel like you fighting for your truth is falling on deaf ears. But I would try to get your money back if you paid for like a season or a year for him to go there and they're not playing ball with you. I would ask for a refund or have your attorney send them a letter or something like that, because this is crazy. He didn't do anything. Oh, I don't think it's going to go well. 5 of Swords. I feel like you guys might just move on. 8 of Cups is going in a new direction. Yeah, we have Pisces. Ooh, actually, I'm glad that I brought that up, because I have Pisces in the 2nd house, which is I don't think this gym is cheap. Okay. I don't think that this dojo is cheap. And so if you signed, like, I don't know if there's a contract or something you can pull up online, but like, if they're not representing him, I don't know if you all have to drive your own kids or what the transportation is like, or if he has to wear a uniform, but it's like, if you're essentially paying for that type of like representation. And again, I know employment law. I know enough about contracts, but I'm not an attorney, as I've said before. Entertainment purposes only. Pisces in the 2nd house can generate a good amount of money. So I feel like this is not a cheap thing. And then we have Mars. So you may need to take some action to get your money back. Yeah. So if he's going there wearing his own outfit, I don't even know the terminology of all of this stuff. That's what I'm seeing here. So, anywho, I'm going to get into Philomena's next question. But yeah, we can keep chatting about that. But that's what I think. Especially if there's an agreement where they're supposed to provide X, Y, and Z for him and they're not doing it, they're in breach of, what are you paying for? You're not just paying for lessons. You're not just paying for gym time. You're paying for representation of that dojo in competitions. Like, what are they providing for him at this point? Literally nothing. All right, Philomena's up next. I mean, the only thing I have to reference in my mind is Cobra Kai. So anyway, we're going to move on. We're going to move on to Philomena. Philomena, I'm going to use this for you. Spirit, show me, how is work going to be for Philomena next month? Next month is already going to be here, I think, this weekend, right? Oh my gosh. Yeah, February flew by. All right, what is March going to be like at work for Philomena? We have Judgment. King of Swords. I will say, I don't ever want you to question that people, I see you getting a little bit in your head. I have 8 of Swords again in this reading. Such a gorgeous deck. Philomena, I think that people actually really like you at work. Especially if you work with a male supervisor. We have this King of Swords. I feel like you, I know, Star. I feel like you are well liked. And I don't want you to like overthink or get in your head in the month of March. We do have a couple planets stationing ready to get retrograde, which first will be, I think, Venus and then Mercury and blah, blah, blah. So that could maybe cause you to overthink things a little bit here. But overall, I feel like you are perceived very well, and you're easy to work with, and people enjoy working with you. We have Queen of Pentacles here, Ace of Swords, 8 of Pentacles, beautiful, and the Knight of Cups. Okay. So what I am seeing here is, so overall, I will say March is going to go very well. Overall, you might be in your head a little bit, but let's talk about some of the more prominent themes that are going to happen. Judgment can mean that there's some information coming in, or there's some type of final call where it's like, okay, you're going to go on this assignment. And this is a major arcana card, so it has like staying power. So, and I don't know exactly the ins and outs of what you do. So if I don't get it exactly right, but I'm trying to come up with a way to explain how this would work. This could be like, okay, you're going to be scheduled for this shift, or you are going to be assigned to this department, or there's some type of like decision being made for work, but it is for the better. I'm seeing you having conversations with people who are in leadership. I also feel like you're going to be getting good feedback about your work. And I feel like you're going to be, I feel like the people that you're having these conversations with who are in leadership are open to your thoughts and opinions and ideas and your feedback, because I think they're trusting your judgment calls, which is great. Which is really great, but there's some type of decision that's being made. So, and again, I don't know if it's like, okay. So here's how this could work. Your probation could end, and then they could sign you on for like another contract or whatever the next phase is for you. They can say, we have an opportunity here for you. Knight of Cups. There's an offering here. 8 of Pentacles represents work. We have conversations. Try not to get too into your head about it, because I think that you are wanted there, and I think that they really like you there. And I feel that every time I read about your work. We have 10 of Pentacles. So this can also be more money coming in. So whether you get like a raise or a bonus or a signing bonus, something like that, there could be more money coming in after the probation period. You could be taking a step up or level. Oh, hey, Chris. Oh, yep. And then we have the King of Cups here. So if you do want to stay there for the long term, I think you're going to start feeling like there's opportunity, but don't get too in your head about it. Don't psych yourself out too much about it with that 8 of Swords energy. You're definitely wanted there. I really like this reading. The beginning of the month might feel a little bit stressful, is what I'm trying to say, with you kind of getting in your head. But overall, the energy looks pretty free flowing here. We got some water energy and earth energy. It's looking really good. Let me see what else I've got for you. I want to grab I like this deck for my work readings. Chris is on deck. All right, Spirit, show me what is coming in the month of March for Philomena. Love. Divination. Yeah, I think duality makes sense here because it's like you think something, maybe you're thinking the worst about something, but actually it's like the best outcome happens and it's exciting. I think these people actually really like you. I know that this love isn't necessarily related to work, but I do feel like there could also be love offers for you in the month of March as well with that person that you're talking to. And I did have King of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Let me see what else I have for you. You know, I'm going to pull some advice cards to get through some of this energy. Oh, you guys work together. Oh my gosh. Okay. Here is the workplace romance right here. Here he is. Here's H. That is freaking hilarious. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. All right, Spirit, let's get some advice for Philomena. Welcome in, guys. Thanks for hanging out late night on a Thursday. I mean, why not, right? We have breathe through the tension. Breathe through the tension. See the bigger picture and go for it. Yeah, I think you may have a love offer and you may get a job offer here. And I say go for it. And we have Aries energy, new moon, and Aries also representing a new start, being the first sign of the zodiac. We're moving into Aries energy once we get out of Pisces season. So overall, let me roll the Astro dice for you. Almost forgot. All right, Philomena. What else? Month of March. We have Mercury in the 8th house and Sagittarius. Expansion, endings and beginnings in the 8th house, transformation, expansion, change, and Mercury having the conversations about that. So yeah, March and April is going to be a turning point for you with your career for sure. And I see good things coming in. We have the 10 of Pentacles, more money on the table, job offer coming in, love in the workplace. You got a lot going on, Philomena. I'm going to leave that with you. And Spirit's blessing. I'm so glad to catch you tonight. I know we were busy the other day, so thank you so much. All right, up next, I got Chris. Chris is also, speaking of Aries, Chris is up next. One of our favorites. Our favorite male Aries is Chris and baby Augustus. Chris, what day is your birthday? I need to know. Because I even had a little note up for Philomena here. Excuse me. Move. The magic date of March 23rd. That is so funny. Move over, Pisces. We got Aries season. And listen, Pisces will gladly move over. They're like, no problem, Chris. We'll roll right out of the way. March 23rd. All right, homie. Thanks, newbie. I might do last call. Let's see what you guys want to get into. I've been binge watching Gilmore Girls. I know that has nothing to do with nothing, but yes, Chris, we will. You know what? I was kind of looking at, I like to use this for my romance readings, my crystal visions. I'm going to use that for you. And then we'll use this for, I didn't even look and see what you want to get into. Oh, Star. Hey, thank you so much. I think I have Chris for 2 and then Star. Thanks, honey. List. You guys, I almost flipped out last night. That's another story. Let me do your readings, and if I have time, I can tell you. So I don't like children, and this baby was like pulling my hair yesterday, and I was really nice about it, and then I just wanted to go home because I have OCD, and I don't like when germy strangers touch me, especially children, because it's like, listen, I just can't handle it. You know what, Star? I don't know if I saw it. But anyways, oh my gosh, thank you so much. All right, Chris, let's get into your reading. Let me stop babbling. All right, what's going on in Chris's love life? What's going on in Chris's love life? What is going to be happening in Chris's love life, to be more specific? What is going to be happening in Chris's love life? Hermit. So you're going to be asking yourself some serious questions about what you want for your future and how you want your home life to be with the 4 of Wands. Do I feel like, am I in a relationship that, what are the things that you're going to be reflecting on, Chris? One of the things that I see is you're going to be asking yourself, is this love something that I'm excited about and that I want to celebrate? Do I feel like that about my relationship? And if not, do I need to take a step back and make some decisions here? 4 of Pentacles. Am I giving this everything that I have? And is my partner giving this everything that they have? Do we both want this? Do we have the same goal? Or are we both hiding from each other? 4 of Pentacles, holding back. This could be holding back secrets. This could be holding back finances. This could be holding back love, information. I don't love to see the 4 of Pentacles in a love reading. In other senses, it can be like, oh, so the card also represents practicality. It's more like, well, I'm in this relationship because it's practical and we're going through the motions. And I mean, listen, honey, you're an Aries. I don't know that's the kind of mundane thing that you want. But those are things that you're reflecting on. Are we in this for the right reasons? Is this love that we want to celebrate? Does it feel mundane? Are we held back? You may have to make some decisions about what it is that you want, or have conversations about it. 7 of Pentacles, this could be something that you've been putting off for a really long time. We have the Empress here. We have the Queen of Cups. And we have the 5 of Wands. If you find that you are arguing a lot with your partner, you may decide after a very long period of time. So the 7 of Pentacles can also be like, we've put the work into this thing. Is there growth and is there love? If there's more fighting than there is growth and love, then maybe we need to like reevaluate this and see if this is working for us. We have the 4 of Cups. I don't think things are feeling as great as you may want them to feel right now. 8 of Wands. I think some serious conversations need to be had that may have been put off for a long time with the 7 of Pentacles. Let me see what else I have here. Does this make sense? Let me know if you want clarification, Chris. Because I am seeing a little bit of arguing here. And I feel like maybe there have been times where you've gone back in and you've tried it. They're like, okay, we're going to work on this. We want to grow. We want to share the love. We don't want to hold back. We want this thing to work. And then you kind of go back into this fighting mode. All right. Clarity with the Hermit. You and you alone is the only person that can make this decision about what Chris wants. No, I'm not on TikTok. I don't, I'm afraid it's going to like rot my mind or something. I feel like my brain is already rotted. I don't need any more. We have unrequited love. And we have reconciliation. Is there someone in the connection that is unconditionally like throwing themselves on the train tracks for the other person, and is the other person not returning it? And then has there been like this cycle of reconciliation just to go back to the arguing and fighting here? Look at these beefy men. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what else I've got for you. I had a feeling this was going to come out. I feel, and with the unrequited love, I feel like someone is all in and the other person is like, I don't know about this. Stay optimistic about your love life. Star thinks I'm funny. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So yeah, I think there's going to be what is happening in your love life soon. There's going to be some reflecting on long-term goals of, is my current relationship working for me? And if not, maybe we need to make some decisions about that. Are we running in circles? The definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over and over, getting the same result, is kind of what I'm feeling in that reading. It's not kind of, it is what I'm feeling in that reading. Let me roll the Astro dice for you. What's coming in Chris's love life? Even the day, so okay, the sixth house represents your health. It also represents a day-to-day routine. We have Aquarius, okay, which is, and then we have Pluto in Aquarius, which Pluto is in Aquarius right now. So you guys may find that maybe someone's health is changing. Entertainment purposes only. I don't do health readings. Maybe one of you is more health conscious than the other, or someone is dealing with something, or your day-to-day schedule is different, that maybe you guys are like missing each other, and that's why you're not able to have some of these conversations. But I feel like those changes with Pluto and Aquarius here is only becoming like greater and greater. So I'm going to leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. I'm going to do, I think I'm going to close readings. All right, we got Chris, and then I got Star. Oh, and Newbie. Chris, so go ahead and post your next one. Ember's crying. If you can hear her, she's they're all having a good time. Ooh, oh my gosh. I have been seeing 1111 every single day for weeks. And I'll look at the clock and it'll be like 11:10 and I just start laughing. And I'll just grab my phone to like call someone or do whatever. And I'm like, I just can't even deal with this. All right. Can you tell me why I keep seeing 222 or 2222? You make me want to like cats. They're great. Cats are the perfect pet. Cats are perfect everything. They're the perfect child, the perfect companion, the perfect friend. All right, we have 4 pentacles here, and we have, now you can always Google that angel number, and I'm not sure what it is. I am getting a huge message about money here for you. We have 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, and then the 4 of Pentacles, which talks about being practical with your money. I feel like this is and then we have the King of Pentacles here. I didn't even look and see what we have down here yet. So I'm getting a message of like keeping the faith about money issues, and that things are moving to calmer waters. If you're worried about money or debt, I don't know if that's resonating for you, but with the 6 of Swords talks about moving to calmer waters. We have the Strength energy and the Star. This could also be you're going through a phase of healing. But again, I do feel like there is an emphasis about money. I feel like something might be coming in or something unexpected might be happening. We have the 5 of Cups, Lovers, Chariot, and 10 of Pentacles. I do feel like you said it resonates, or like where I want to be in life. So I do, and I know I've said this to you before, entertainment purposes only. I'm not trying to like put this out there. I do feel like you might be separating from your current partner and moving away. I have the Lovers, the Chariot, and 10 of Pentacles. I almost feel like there's going to be like a ripple effect of you making different changes. Like you switch your job, you switch partners, or you become single, and like you move into a new place or you move to a new city where all of these new things are. I don't know if you're planning on staying in your current city, even if it is your current city. I feel like you physically would be moving into like a different place, because we have the Lovers, the Chariot, and 10 of Pentacles. And it's like the move, the lover, the money, and hope and healing and restoration after a period of feeling loss or feeling of grief. And I also feel like I will say, I do think there may have been some frustration about money here with the King of Pentacles. But you are moving to calmer waters. I know, isn't it? Listen to newbies, like it's a great, I know. That's what I'm saying. I feel like this is like bing, 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 like one thing after another, one thing after another. And I think the message, and I don't know if that's what 222 means. I can't remember. So feel free to Google it if someone wants to. But I feel like it's a message of like keeping the faith. And knowing that you are held and protected, you're exactly where you need to be. I also think it's a reminder for you that you really are part of this greater universe, and that you matter, your soul matters, and that you're connected, tapped in to this universe and all that there is. And I think sometimes Spirit is trying to remind you and be like, Chris, I know you're in Aries. I know you're running, you got all this stuff to do, but just like, remember, you're part of the universe. Like, trying to get your attention to like maybe like sit and breathe for a second. I think that we are, and I think you said you're a Cancer moon like me. And I'm someone I feel like you're like me, where you're always, I'm not an Aries by any means, but I have my North Node in Aries, but like, I'm always like doing like on to the next thing. And I feel like you're like that too. It's kind of, the quote in Ferris Bueller, it's like, sometimes you gotta, I don't know, life moves fast and you kind of like gotta take it in. I don't remember the quote. Yes. And so not only are we like super intuitive and then we're doing all this stuff, but like we're taking in all of everything around us. So I also think that it's very important for you, Chris, because I feel like the older you get, the more intuitive you're going to become with that Cancer moon. Okay. And if you don't cleanse your energy of everybody's stuff, because you're just going to be a sponge of the ether, like it's probably really hard for you to walk into a Walmart, right? You have to make sure that you cleanse your energy body. And I think it's also a reminder of like, dude, you're part of this universe. You're not just like Chris the Avatar going to work every day. It's a reminder when you're on to the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. And also the faith that you have not been forgotten, you have not been let down, you have not been let go. What didn't work out for you wasn't for you. It wasn't designed for you. It wasn't supposed to happen. The thing that is for you is going to happen. And it's keeping that faith, whether it's the job, the relationship, the new home, the new vehicle with the Chariot, whatever the goals are for you. But I'm seeing like 3 different things that kind of fall into place one after another. We have Cancer in the first house with the South Node. Yeah, you are taking in everyone else's emotions into yourself. South Node, this is past life stuff. Cancer, perceptive energy, feelings, emotions into the first house, which represents the self. You're also carrying all of your past life trauma energy with you as well. So I think doing like a salt bath would be something really great for you. And I don't know if you live anywhere near like the ocean or whatnot, but whatever, even if it's sage, like doing things to cleanse your energy is going to be really, really helpful for you on like a somewhat regular basis. If you can like sage your place and do salt baths, little things like that, I think it will really help you. Let me see what else we've got for you, boo-boo. All right. And people may also come to you for stuff and just hit you up, right, throughout the day, Chris, and be like, Chris, what do you think about this? Because you have good advice to give. Set intentions, plant the seeds, and watch them grow. Dream, build castles in the sky. Action, awaken the warrior, man or woman, or they within this woman. So I'm trying to keep my language modern here. Spirit, what else do I have for Chris? I love this. There is always enough. You may have started slipping into, I want to bring it back to money and abundance. You may have slipped back into this thing where like the economy is bad and like, I don't know how I'm going to make it, or like things are tough and it's a struggle right now. Like, don't let that creep in. Like, what is meant for you is not going to escape you. Like, what is meant for you is meant for you. There is enough to go around for everybody. And taking action on your dreams is going to get you there. It's going to happen. We have act as if, and we have believe in yourself. And acting as if is also a manifestation tool, right? Like visualizing. Let me see what else I have here. Believing in yourself, not letting that self-doubt creep in. Cancer moon's in the back. Believe in yourself. Girl, I was on one last night. I was pushed to my breaking point. All right, we have, did I already roll these? I'm sorry if I did. I just did it again. Yeah, we have, I already did, but I have South Node again. We have Taurus in the third house. Again, other people, conversations with other people, people that maybe you've known for lifetimes, past life. Taurus, like, make sure you're tending to yourself before you build for everyone else. Okay. I'm going to leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. Chris, thank you so much for always being here. And it's a pleasure to read for you. I appreciate you. All right, up next we have Star. Star, do you want a special deck or do you want me to just grab whatever? Star, I haven't got to do a reading for you in a minute. I'm excited. Star. Thank you, Chris. Okay, I started my new job. Ooh. Is this with the you work in hospitality, right? I remember that was a while ago. Were you working that's awesome. Okay, let's do it. All right, I have Star and then Newbie. Oh, at a country club. Beautiful. Yeah, that's awesome. Good for you. You get to see all the rich people rolling up in the Bentleys. You know what I don't understand? Oh, that's great. Congratulations. Can I make a comment about rich people? So, a couple years ago, so I got into sewing, not a couple years ago, a while back. My grandmother actually taught me how to sew when I was in high school. And anyways, I was into it. And one of my aunts, I'm close to my aunts. One of my aunts is she's a quilter. And so I learned how to do quilting by like watching her and then my own. And then, so like, I kind of got into quilting, but when my cats, I hope I can tell the story. When my kittens, I didn't want to do quilting because I don't have a ton of space where I live and I have like little notions and I just felt like they were with the pins and the needles and all the stuff. I was like, I'm not sewing while they're babies. I'm going to wait for them to like grow up so that they don't like eat all of my sewing stuff. Anywho, because I sew at my kitchen table because I don't live in a huge like place. You know what I mean? Anyway, but I have a joke that like quilting is a very expensive hobby. Quilting is like a hobby and I don't do it a ton. Like I just enjoy sewing. But I feel like it's so expensive and I feel like golf is probably even more expensive, probably not an equivalent, but I feel like golf is just like a rich person sport. Like nobody's showing, I mean, maybe homosexuals do show up at the country clubs. I don't know. Actually, I think I did date a homosexual that golfed. Anyway, all right, I'm rambling now. All right, let's get into it. I just needed to cleanse that energy. All right. I wanted to know, I'm nervous if I'll do well. I think you're going to do great. Believe in yourself, just like that oracle card said. All right. Star, I'm going to use that oracle deck for you, actually. Spirit, show me how is this new position going to be good for Star? Is this new position? Show me the energy here. We have the 5 of Cups. We have the 7 of Swords. We have Death. We have 7 of Pentacles. Now, don't freak out. Take a deep breath. Chill. We're still getting through this energy. We have the High Priestess. We have the 9 of Pentacles. We have the Page of Cups. And we have the Emperor. I do think that there are going to be some challenges here that I know I love this deck. This is the Star Child Akashic version. I want to talk through this with you, Star, because it may seem a little bit scary at first. I think that you are coming into this with a little PTSD from a previous job, for starters, with that 5 of Cups. I also feel like maybe this job is a little bit different than what you've done before, and there's a little bit of a learning curve. However, I think you are more than capable of learning and doing it, but you need to do it in your own way. So I love doing work readings, and I want to talk about this. I'm going to pull these down so you can see the cards better, okay? I want to talk with you about creating a plan at work so to better get you through this transition. There are, I don't even want to say this analogy. They say there's like a million ways to skin a cat. Gross. But there is more than one way of getting the job done. And you're like, well, this is accounts payables. I got to do it. Accounts payable, I have to do it one specific way and blah, blah, blah. I'm old. Like, get yourself a notebook and make notes of all of your processes, okay? And document everything so that you can make sure that you understand everything that it is that you need to do. Getting yourself very organized. The 7 of Swords, Ember, hi, BB girl. Ember's probably going to jump up here, guys. With the 7 of Swords, come here, mama. She throws herself on the ground in front of me and just rolls around because she's a good girl. The 7 of Swords is you figuring out things for yourself. This is why I'm saying that. This is going to be very different. I don't care if you've done accounts payable before. I don't know if you have or you have not, but this is going to be different. Maybe the systems are different. Maybe the way that they process things are different, right? I also want to tell you that do you want to know what this is? This picture? This is Karnak Temple in Egypt, and I've been there, and it's incredible. Newbie, I'll have to send you photos of that now that I can actually send you real photos. Anyway, but yeah, that is Karnak Temple. Transformation, death. You said nope. The 7 of Pentacles is it could take some time for you to get your bearings, but it is going to be time well spent and well worth it. Why? When you get a job, and this is my corporate brain speaking and my office brain speaking, when you work for a company and you get an office job, once you learn that skill, you can go anywhere. And nowadays, it doesn't matter if you have a degree or not, okay? If you do accounts payable here, you can do accounts payable there. So this is going to be a stepping stone and something that you have on your resume forever. You can go work anywhere and do accounts payable once you have this. I'm not saying that you want to go anywhere else, but we have the High Priestess, we have the 9 of Pentacles, Page of Cups, and the Emperor. If you are patient with yourself, this can be a beautiful transformation that you can take into the future with you. This has been a theme all night. Don't psych yourself out. Trust your gut, but if you feel like you're anxious and you're going crazy, just get yourself back to basics, drink some water, breathe through it, cry it out, and then get back to learning what it is you need to do and doing the tasks at hand. This actually has a really beautiful outcome here. We have the 9 of Pentacles. This is allowing you to make more money than maybe you have before. The Page of Cups, approaching things with fresh eyes, and then boom, we end here with the Emperor, which is you being able to master this. But the key to this is with the 7 of Swords is doing it and building it in your own way. There's a song, and I've mentioned it to you guys before, it's Vanessa Carlton, and it's called House of 7 Swords. And the 7 of Swords isn't always a bad omen. It's also about figuring things out for yourself because there is simply no other choice. There's no other option, right? And so you may be coming from wherever you were coming from into this job, you may be carrying some emotional turmoil in here. It's very new to me, and I have PTSD from a job yes. So be patient, take notes, make notes, get very organized. Like, what are my daily tasks, weekly, monthly, whatever, and write everything down in a way that you understand it. So when it's time for you to go back to that task, you can do it. Exactly. And then you can come up with, you can do it your own way. And if Sally Joe, 2 cubes down is giving you a hard time for doing something, you can tell her to F off. Just kidding. Don't do that. You don't want to get, I'm just kidding. You don't want to get in trouble. But let me pull some oracle for you. I do think this is going to be a challenge. There is a learning curve. You are going to need to put the work in, but there's a beautiful outcome here for you. Because once you learn this skill, every company needs accounts payable. You can literally work anywhere. And that's the beauty of having an office job. The vibes are weird. I wouldn't trust anybody. I would keep it very business, very surface level, and learn what you need to do, show up on time, do what you need to do, and let your work speak for itself, and there will be nothing to say about you. Period. I don't care if it's weird or not. I worked for this crazy alcoholic for a year. It was horrible. It was horrible. She was only a couple years older than me. I gotta tell this story. Star, I can't believe I survived this. I took me a while to get out of there. It was my first job in Arizona, and immediately I knew something was off. I was like, I can't even believe I'm dealing with this. And we had this consultant come in and like show us some software stuff, and it was like me, my boss, and a couple other people. And I guess one of the guys was like, first of all, that all of this was extraordinarily inappropriate, right? This was a very small, like, corporate office. And I guess this guy, this was years ago when I was, I looked pretty rough then too. Anyways, I don't know why, but this guy was into me, that was with the consultant. And so I guess he went over, he made a comment to someone. That comment got to my boss again. So my boss would literally like swipe on Tinder like during our meetings. It was ridiculous. And so anyway, she called me into her office and she was like, so-and-so, it's come to my attention that so-and-so is into you, but do you mind if I go out with him? And I was like, honey, he is all yours. Like, please, please take him. And could you imagine having a conversation? So what I'm saying is you can survive more than you realize. Keep your eye on the prize. What is the prize? Is learning this invaluable skill that can take you anywhere. Okay? They wouldn't have hired you if they didn't need you. Keep your eye on the prize. Use it as a stepping stone to get to the next thing. Especially if you're like, man, this sucks. Like, stay there for a year, maybe 2 years, depending how you feel. I feel like they're going to pay you well, and eventually things are going to even out, and you're actually going to enjoy this. And you'll master this, and you will be respected. But you don't need to get into like personal details of people's. I would keep it very surface level with people and just worry about work. Let me get into a few more things here for you. Put a little post-it note on your mirror, like, keep your eye on the prize. Yeah, no, I think you're going to be making more money here. Presence, well-being, gift of life. I will say that whatever schedule you're on, like, your overall well-being will improve while in this job. Look how gorgeous these cards are. We have healer, found regeneration, health, empowerment, and vitality. So if you were working a weird schedule before, you're working at way better hours, way better schedule now for yourself, where you can get that rest and relaxation back. Oh my gosh, central heart, partnership, soulmate, clarity. Even if it's uncomfortable at first, I think this is going to be a really awesome opportunity, especially with this Emperor energy. So hang in there, because it might feel uncomfortable at first, but I think this is a really good thing for you, really. Spirit, what do you see for Star? What do you see for Star? Use your mind wisely. time to let go, sing your own song. I'll tell you one more little anecdote about work. I have a really good friend. So when I went into another job, when I came in there, I was very, I didn't want to be friends with anyone. I just wanted to show up and do my work, right? But the group of people that I was working with, long story short, it was kind of like a sorority. And I was like, I didn't want to participate in anything. I just wanted to show up and do my job and go home to my cats. Like, ain't nobody got time for that. And I had one colleague that that really, really rubbed her the wrong way. And we kind of had beef. And now, once I let my guard down because of all my past trauma, because of that crazy alcoholic boss and all those weird people, that person, it's funny because we don't work together necessarily anymore, but they're one of my very good friends now. And so just things change and things are fluid. So just be open. Sing your own song. I think it's really important for you, Star, to make your own notes so that you understand it. Okay. Let me see what else. Aw. And then we have, wow, the South Node is really stalking us tonight. There may be some past life relationships. We have Virgo in the 9th house. Make sure that you are incorporating your spiritual practice into your day. And I know sometimes we forget to do that, but I think that there's someone that you could connect with on a spiritual level there, even a friend, and just talk about I don't know, some interesting things. My South Node is in Virgo. Yeah, there could be a past life connection with someone there that you could end up being good friends with, which may be why I told that story. Hi, baby girl. I heard a weird noise in the kitchen. Was that you? I still have to do a reading for newbie. Uh-oh, here comes double trouble. The Tauruses are in here. Willow jumped on the table the other day. That was crazy. All right. I will leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. I got one more. Newbie's up. Newbie. Newbie, I'm going to use the Accurate AF Tarot for you, my friend. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I appreciate you. All right. I feel like me and Newbie are coaching you, you can do this, you can do this, Star. All right. What else do we have here? These have been fun readings today. We didn't do anything Newbie, go ahead and post. Oh, here we go. You've read about the owners of the dojo having to close shop because... Okay. Oh, hi, baby girl. Hi, little mama. What you doing? You want to help with Newbie's reading? You can't have my drink. Get. She's obsessed with drinks. She loves to knock them over because she do what she won't. Ember, no. Get. You're a good girl. You're a good baby girl. We need to talk. Amber girl, you're a baby girl. Is that what you want to know? Uh-oh, now we got the three amigos in here. Hey, Augustus. You want to come up here, Augs? You want to show everyone how you're a big boy now? Are you a big boy now? He loves Ember more than me. Oh, you're on your way to dojo. Oh, Lord. Do you, I don't have your question on PayPal, though. What's your question? Or do you want me to call you? You want me to call you? Let me know. I'll turn the live off and I'll call you on your way. Star, it was so good to see you. Call you in 20. Okay, just text me whenever you're ready and I can do your reading. Is that what you're telling me to do? All right, guys. Star. All right, guys. Well, I usually don't come on this late, but I'll see you guys in the next one. And Newbie says, Star, you truly have this. I will say a prayer. You do. Star, you got it. You got this, girl. All right, Newbie, text me later. Thanks you guys so much. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.